YouTubers are lying to you. That's probably going to be the title of this video. As a YouTuber myself, am I adding to the problem when it comes to YouTube product reviews? In today's video, I'll explain how I feel let down by the YouTuber community. I just bought a product based on mass positive reviews, yet everyone seems to forget to mention the negatives. Now, to clarify, I'm not pointing the finger at any particular YouTubers saying they are lying. I just believe that perhaps not everyone is giving a balanced review, the positives and the negatives. Coming up, I'm going to share two types of YouTube product reviews so you know what to watch out for, you don't get caught out. And then stay with me until the end and I'll explain how I'm now going to change my videos to give you that YouTube promise guarantee that what you see is what you get when it comes from my videos. Welcome, Matt here. If you're a new viewer, I've been making YouTube videos for about 5 years, often photography product review videos. In the early days, I was testing my own gear and giving rave reviews on why I'd bought these various things. And then as the years went past, companies started to send me their products and say, hey Matt, will you review our product on YouTube? Making this video in 2025, I'd say I'm probably 50% reviewing my own kit that I pay for, and perhaps 50% I'm reviewing kits that people sent me in to test. So in this quick rant for review based on a product I received yesterday that I was really disappointed in, I'm going to first share two types of product reviews, and then me as both a consumer and a YouTuber, and then finally my guarantee for my future videos. So first, what are the two types of YouTube product reviews as I see them? First type of video is where someone owns the product and they just love it so much that they just want to rave about it to everybody on the internet and show how good it is. So those would be my early types of videos where I just had a lot of cameras and a lot of lenses that I collected over the years. And once I started YouTube, I'm like, right, I'm going to make a video on every good camera and every good lens to tell people why I like them so much. So that's the first type. These videos are very genuine. People are generally going to speak positively about their things that they're making a video about. Otherwise, they wouldn't have bothered making a video in the first place. The person making the video has got no incentive to say good things or bad things about the product. So it's generally going to be a heartfelt, honest review. Now, what about the second type of videos? Now, this is the problem. In recent years, the marketing strategies of companies have changed. In the past, they may have spent money on TV adverts or magazine adverts, but now they'll allocate a set amount of money on products. They'll give them out free to influencers or YouTubers, whatever you want to call us, people like myself. They'll write to us and say, hey Matt, if we send you our product for free, will you make a YouTube video in exchange? Now, the way that works, or the way it's worked for me and any videos that I've done like this, they don't get to see the video before I post it. They don't give me any money. I've never been paid for any video of the 500 plus videos I've done, and they don't tell you what to say. So it still should be an honest video that you're going to put out. I think the problem is the YouTuber will know if you say bad things about the product, then the company is never going to send you any more freebies when they release their next lens, which I then think it makes YouTubers give a slight positive bias to whatever it is they're making a video on or whatever it is they're reviewing. Now, as a consumer of these products, the same as you, before I buy anything, I pretty much watch every YouTuber video about that camera or that lens or that light before making a purchase. I try to watch as many videos as possible because everyone's got a slight bias towards how they shoot, whether they like big stuff, little stuff, sharp lenses, soft lenses, whatever it may be. So by watching a wide selection of videos, I like to think that I get a kind of a broad picture of whether the item is worth purchasing or not. Now, this brings me on to my latest purchase where it completely caught me off guard. And as soon as I got it, it was kind of an instant regret as soon as I realised what it could and couldn't do. Now, as regular viewers will know, I'm normally talking about Leicas, models, lighting, things like that, lenses in particular. But one massive rabbit hole I've currently found myself in the bottom in is anamorphic lenses. I've been really enjoying the anamorphic lenses for the lens flares, the oval bokeh, and that stretched, more cinematic look. I was thinking, if only I could get an adapter to convert all my amazing Leica glass into anamorphic stretch look with the bokeh, the flare, the stretch, that would be absolutely perfect. So searched online and I found an adapter which will convert a standard spherical lens into what seemed to be an anamorphic lens. I was like, this is brilliant. So let's check it on YouTube and see what I can find out about this product. All these videos came up and I was like, whoa, the music is so good, that cinematic footage, the really nice camera movements, the stunning landscapes and the beautiful models, everything just looks so good with this adapter. visualizing how good this could look with my Leica glass, I was like, right, buy. The problems now, for any of you lens geeks, I'll try and cover it quickly just for those of you interested. So this adapter converts a normal lens to a spherical lens. So I was like, right, nice longer bokeh, long stretch flare, and obviously a squeeze format, so you get the wide view format. Now what all the YouTubers fail to mention is, number one, you have to set your taking lens to infinity before you attach the adapter, which means if you think of bokeh, it's gone from nice bokeh to no bokeh. Number two, the close focus distance of this adapter is more than 1 meter, which means you can't get close, which again means no bokeh. Number three, the adapter doesn't give you any anamorphic flare unless you use an anamorphic lens behind the adapter, so that's a complete waste of time. No nice flare, what I was also looking forward to. 4, because the adapter clips on the front of your standard lens, the way the adapter works, if your lens is 35mm or wider, you see the adapter as like a heavy vignette through the lens, so it's like a complete waste of time for everything probably wider than 50mm. And lastly, these adapters are big and heavy, so much so that it's going to put a lot of stress on your lens mount, and also it's not great for like run and gun or packing light as I do for my overseas trips. So 5 instant fails and all my hopes and dreams like evaporated instantly. I can't believe of maybe 10 plus YouTube videos that I watched, no one really drilled into it, all these negatives. I watched every video and no one seemed to mention all the problems. So that brings me on to me as a YouTuber. If you've seen my videos before, I tend to be one of those really annoying people that's always positive and happy and rose tinted glasses, everything's amazing, everything's a rave review. Now in my defense, I only agree to making YouTube review videos if it's a product that I would buy anyway and it's something I'm looking to get myself. That makes it really easy because I know the product's good before I say yes, I check it. And then it's something I'm going to use, so that it's easy again to make a positive review. So that's why most of my videos are very positive. There's very few videos where I say this is a rubbish product. It's something that maybe caught me by surprise. But that leads me on to my promise for future videos. My promise guarantee on this channel for all future product videos, if you want to subscribe, is I'll try my best to think of the negatives and point out why this may not work for all photographers. For example, I photograph models, so I'm going to say this lens is great because it's quite soft, or this lens is great because it's got misshaped bokeh or heavy vignetting at the side, because that's what I like for my style of photos. I need to make this really clear in my videos, because if you're, say, a landscape photographer, that's absolutely not what you're looking for, because you'll probably want sharp, like edge to edge. I need to start pointing out why I like it personally and why it may not suit other people, number one. And then number two, I'm in a fortunate position that I get to receive lenses and things to test. But I think the main point is for most of you watching, you don't necessarily need to buy new gear. As long as you've got one good lens, you can still make great images. So I think I am probably guilty of making everybody want to buy another lens and another lens, because that's what I do. I buy a lot of kit. I enjoy the testing almost as much as the photographing the models. So I need to also point out to my videos that yes, it's amazing. Yes, I love it if it's something I enjoy, but you may not necessarily need it. And second, you could probably use this lens or this product instead, which is half the price, something like that. So that's my promise to you for my future videos. As I say, if you're not yet subscribed, please hit subscribe and let me know your comments on this video. Have you been caught out by other YouTubers? And I hope to catch you in the next video.